Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, home to the Toledo Rockets. A full house is in store, and so too, a terrific matchup in this one. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Coyotes taking on a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Rockets' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Coyotes offense takes the field for the first time today. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The Coyotes want to pick up the tempo. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Off play action. Feeling some heat. They're trying to get to it. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible play and a big loss. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Coyotes have their offense in high gear. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And it's no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Offense is back on the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Still running at the 40. Off he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Toledo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Finds his man in the middle. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Coyotes will hustle from the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Newton. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. 1 big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Spits it out to the back. This time it's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Quick release by the QB.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He now has 80 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And he's lucky to get that one back. The junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. The ball pops out. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up?
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Coyotes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards.
They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Running it back, it's Lang. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Right back to the well. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Rocket. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They are up by 7 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Off the play fake on first down. He finds his man, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They keep attacking through the air, using the quick game. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Coyotes are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Fast motion from the offense. On second down, just keeps firing. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dingoes.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevens. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And it's incomplete on third down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Coyotes want to move quickly. On second down, wants to throw. And the defense has it there, going the other way. Touchdown, Toledo! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. Worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The deep thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. To the air, it's Gleason. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Coyotes are in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the ground with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Dingoes! Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Smashes ahead. And the returner will be brought down. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Dropping back, it's Gleason getting some heat.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Rockets decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Coyotes moving quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. Look at the big fella roll. Touchdown, Rockets! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wake Forest is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over the Astronauts. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Coyotes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. It's a draw. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Coyotes in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Steps away to find some room. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the run. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dingoes! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's a draw. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. Gets it out fast. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to the air one more time. He caught it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Toledo.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. And you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This is a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Coyotes will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for a block. It's Newton. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Got room on the return. The 30. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks up the football, goes and makes the INT.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal. Gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
And the Coyotes will boot it away to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. Dumps it to the back. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Rockets will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're working that left side.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He makes a grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Pushes for the goal line. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line. 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. To throw, it's Gleason. He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Rockets will punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Coyotes come to the line in the hurry-up.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Coyotes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And that one's way too far for everybody. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Reads it, fires complete.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
That makes the score. Toledo 40, Coyotes 24.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The Coyotes want to crank the tempo. The play-action fake. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
I think because of this offense's inability to run the football, I think play action is going to be a little bit trickier and harder for them to now pull off because this defense is just not expecting run, or they're not afraid of their ability to run the football.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Coyotes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Fast motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Give to the running back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to pass it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Coyotes line up to punt it away. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He's right on target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Second down now after the sack. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Running back goes in motion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Torres. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
The Rockets trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Touchdown, Rockets! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. We bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quickly complete. They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just knowing where I'm out on the field to get the feet inbounds and secure the catch. What a play and what a day for this young man.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. He lets it fly. Reels it in down the left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dingoes! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. The give. Oh, what a move. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The inside handoff. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. After 45 on his way. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback checking the play. They go to the ground. Open space at the 25. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Gleason. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Toledo. And the pummeling has started.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're bringing heat. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. Got his man all by himself. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The aerial assault continues. Got his man down the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got a hand in there and knocks it away, incomplete. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Coyotes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dingoes!
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to the Astronauts.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. On the run, it's Stewart. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.